God. Hey guys, what's up? It's James here, and you're tuned in to Penguin Cruiser. For tonight's video, I will be talking about money saving tips. Money saving. Money saving is a very hard thing to do because it requires a lot of discipline from every one of us. And I myself have super low discipline. I am not a very disciplined person. When somebody from my friends says, "Tara, kain na tayo guys." Wala na. Sayang pera na. Sayang na lang tayo ng pera. And usually I am that guy who says we should eat. Because I love to eat, guys. One of the major problems for money saving is eating. Because eating is very good. Oh my god. I'm hungry now. So guys, the tips that I will be giving out tonight, I think this will be very helpful to you in saving money up. This has helped me most of the time, but most of the time I do not follow it because as I said, I lack discipline. So let's begin. So guys, the first of my 5 tips is budgeting your daily expenses. In my case, my mother gives my allowance weekly, so I have to budget that amount into all 7 days of the week, or in all the days that I have school or I need it in school. So let's say per day I have a budget of 250. Um, that's already too much for all my expenses, for my transportation fee, for my food allowance. So what I do is I have made these little packets like this. Packets. It's just made out of yellow paper and tape. So I made the packets and I labeled it with every day of the week. So let's say for Monday, I have a packet for Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have separate packets that inside I put the amount that I have calculated, estimated amount of what all of my expenses will be for that day. For let's say, for example, my transportation allowance is 65 pesos and my food allowance will amount to like 30 or 35 pesos. So more or less all the expenses for that day is 100 pesos. So what I do is, I place a 100 peso bill in that packet for that day. So this is for Thursday. So every day I get this. Let's say for tomorrow, yes, tomorrow's Thursday, so I get what's inside Thursday packet. I leave the other packets at home so I will not be tempted to use it. So discipline. So what this packet idea taught me is that I should discipline myself into not having extra expenses, extra gastos. So I can say to myself na, oh, wait, wala na tayong pera para dyan. Stop na, wag ka nang gumastos. Wala ka nang pamasahe pa uwi, maglalakad ka na pa uwi. So, that really helps a lot. So, it's nice to know that you can only use what is allotted for that day only. I know most of you already do this, so let's proceed to the next one. So guys, the second on our list is to use money banks that are not easily opened. So I have samples here. This is made out of wood and it's neatly decorated. And what's important is, first, you cannot easily open it. So there are no openings here, only for the money slot. And the second one is that money slot should not be too big. It should be only enough for you to put coins inside or to put bills inside, but not big enough for you to take some out by using tweezers or any other method. So I also have this one. This is made out of bamboo. I bought this near the church. I put coins here. The other one I put bills. So I think this is my third one, and all the past attempts at this saving technique has been very successful for me. But what's important is that you constantly put money inside or you constantly save up. So whatever change you see in your bag or in your purse, put it in there so you won't be able to spend it on the next day. You know what the best thing is about doing this is that afterwards when you feel that it's really heavy, I think I already have three-fourths here. So once you see that it's really heavy or it's at the brim already, once you crack it open and all of the money flows out, it's really satisfying because you know that in yourself you did that, you saved that. That's my money right there, and that's a good thing. So guys, the third on our list of money saving tips is quite unusual because it's not a continuous money saving tip. It just helps you to not spend too much. Because what you do is you have to stuff money in places you can easily forget. So like you have a 20 peso bill or a 50 peso bill. So you stuff it inside the book, inside the pages of a book, let's say, a book you never open too much. Like then or in a secret pocket inside your bag or in a small pocket or a small opening in your wallet which you can easily overlook. So once you do this, you as time passes by, you forget that there is money in those places. So once you revisit those places, like you reopen that book because you felt like it's interesting again. So you open it and oh wow, there's money here. Wow, I don't remember that. So now you have 50 pesos again. Or you're about to clean up your bag, so you have to take everything out. So you open every pocket, even the secret pocket, and lo and behold, 100 pesos. You forgot about that. And now it's with you. You do not spend what you have for that day because you will be spending what you have saved from a different day, a day before, a day you forgot, or in that wallet, which is always there. You only spend what you easily see in once you open. Oh, okay, this is for money. So you do not spend what's hidden. And once you look at that, oh wait, what's this? Oh, I have money here. Yay, you have money again. So guys, the fourth on our list of money saving tips is that you have to leave your debit card or your credit card at home or with someone you trust. In my case, I have a debit card. This debit card is left with my aunt Mama Iya, the one in the previous video, in the Chubby Bunny video. So she hides it from me. She keeps it in a place where I cannot easily find it. So when I go out, when I go to school or when I go to the mall, I am restricted from withdrawing money from my account. So, because every time I go to school, I usually pass malls or places wherein there are a lot of ATMs. So, it really helps me budget my money because I won't be thinking, wait, I can spend this because I can just withdraw money from the ATM. So, it really helps when you don't have their ATM with you because you will be restricted or you will be stopped from making unnecessary expenses or unnecessary withdrawals of money. I know most of you already do this, and I know at times it's really a must to bring your ATM because it's for emergency purposes. It's usually for emergency purposes. In other cases wherein they have credit cards, it's really hard at in my age, to have credit cards. So I don't advise having credit cards at a very young age because you are prone to expenses at that age. You are not yet that um, disciplined enough to handle your own money. It's not money you have. It's money you loan. You have to pay for that. So how will you pay for it if you're still a student or you're still young and you don't have a job to pay for it? Even if your parents gave you that debit or that credit card, you should not be allowed to have that. So parents who are watching this, do not give your kids or your children credit cards at a very young age. make sure that they are at the age where they can use that money for good. Superhero. They can they have already the discipline. They have already learned the discipline on how to handle their own money. So guys, the fifth and last money saving tip that I will be giving to you is to do the 52-week money challenge. I know this challenge has been causing a buzz in the internet for the past 2 or 3 months already. So this is the challenge wherein each week you save a certain amount and the succeeding weeks you increment that amount. So let's say you started at 10 pesos for the first week. You usually start this the first week of the year. So January. So in the first week of January you save 10 pesos. Okay. On the second week you save 20 pesos. And on the third week, you save 30 pesos. So you see, you increment every week. You increase the amount every week. So as time passes by, or as the week passes by, you save huge amounts every week. So it's really gonna get harder. So extreme discipline is needed here. So let's say you started a 10 peso increment. By the end of the year, you will be gaining 13,780 pesos already. That is a lot of money. If that is still too much for you, you can do the 5 peso increment, which will help you save by the end of the year 6,890 pesos. Not bad. But if you have more income, or you can do increments larger, so you can try the 20 peso increment, which can help you save 27,560 pesos. In my case, that's the one I chose. Because as I see in my allowance, in my weekly allowance, I can save that, I can do that amount every week. So I started doing that. I started in the first week in January, and and I'm hoping that by the end of the year I can reach that goal of 27,560. So other increments include the 50 peso increment and the 100 peso increment. So if you do the 50 peso increment, by the end of the year you will be gaining something very big. It's 68,900 pesos. That is a lot. But if you really have a huge income, you can really save a lot of money. You can try the 100 peso increment. By the end of the year, wait for it, you're gonna be gaining 137,800 pesos. And that is a lot of money. You see, it's gonna get harder. I'm telling you, it's really gonna get harder as the weeks pass by. I have heard from people I know, from friends or from co-workers, or from my professors. They have done this challenge. They have done this before it became too mainstream, I guess. So they really did save a lot of money. You see, that's the goal. You save a huge amount of money. But this, again, as I've been telling you already, this will require very extreme discipline. 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 Keep it in your mind. Discipline, discipline, discipline. So guys, that's it for our 5 money saving tips. So remember, first is you have to budget your daily expenses. The second, use money banks that are not easily opened. Third, stuff money in places that you can easily forget. Fourth, leave your debit or credit cards at your house or in your home or with somebody you trust. And the fifth is to do the 52-week money challenge. Again, as I have been repeating in the whole video, for the whole span of this video, is that you have to have the magic word discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. You do not get to save money if you do not have discipline. And also, not just discipline, you have to have a goal. A goal you set in your mind that I am gonna buy this. I should save a lot of money because I need to buy this. So guys, that's it for our video. Yes! We're done. So if you want me to do something, if you want me to tackle some topic, or want me to do other shit you want me to do, don't forget to comment it below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and add me on Snapchat. So this is James signing out. Bye!